All right, by special request, I'm going to be demonstrating the Rapid Prep Mandolin. So the Rapid Prep Mandolin has been out for several months, but I still feel so giddy every time I use it. And if you want to see it, you ask and you shall receive. So it's first of all, it's got a starter. It stores away kind of like this. So it's not that small, but it's also not that big. And for as much as I use it, it's usually not stored away because it's either in my dishwasher or in my sink. So all I'm gonna do is take off the top, and then I'm going to fold open these legs. And you'll kind of see that it kind of locks in place. And then one of my favorite features is that it has these little grippy feet. So I can stick it down and it's not gonna move. So typically I have some sort of like a cutting board or something underneath me, but not for this guy. All right, so if you're used to a regular mandolin, this is not it. There are so many features that have been modified and changed for primarily safety and then secondly efficiency. So I'm gonna show you some of the things that it can do. All right, for starters, this front part just slides down, and I'm going to I'm gonna pull up the blade in a minute, but first of all, I wanna show you that nothing is going to harm me here. So if I wanna be extra safe, I can put in this little chute and the hopper that goes with it, and I'm never gonna go anywhere near the blade. Now for when you are going to remove it, you can easily take that off, but if you wanna kind of see how the blade works, I'm gonna rotate this handle and it's down so that it stores away smaller, and I'm gonna put it up, and then that right there is the blade. So again, with the hopper in place, you're never gonna go near the blade. So my kids help me all the time with this, and I know that they're not gonna get hurt, so I love to have them help. So I'm just gonna put it back on. And then kind of what makes it extra cool is it has all these features in the back. So as you can see, there's 3 different settings. So there's a solid setting for just rounds. There is, let me see what this one is. This one is the julienne setting, and then there's a French fry setting. So I'll be honest, I use the julienne setting the most. So if I'm gonna be slicing something for like salads, I like for it to be a little bit smaller. So this is gonna be the smallest setting. Now, first you're gonna pick one of the 3 on top up here, and then you also are gonna determine how big you want it. So you can go as small as what's considered a level 1 or as big as a level 8. And I'm gonna show you the difference for those. So I'm gonna open the feet and again, lock them in place. Has this little catch-in, this basin that fits in nicely. I'm just gonna take a cucumber. You really can do, I mean, I've literally tried everything in here. The only things that don't work well are like a soft cheese or really cheese and eggs, but everything else I've tried has been a huge success. All right, so it does have this attachment here. I'm going to just move that because I'm going to start with my cucumber that's pretty big, and I'm not going to go anywhere near the blade. Now if I were to stick my hand in there, that wouldn't be too smart, but that's where the blade is actually, the blade is going down and you could get injured. But because you have the little pusher, you're never going to go near that blade. All right, so just for demonstration purposes, and I probably should have done this first, I'm going to go, let's do the smallest, and I'm going to do just the round shape. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, so if you can see that, but it's really small. So kind of nice, but if I'm going to be kind of dipping in some dip, it's a little flimsy for that. But if you want to just kind of nice shavings for, I don't know, like a scallop potatoes or something, it'd be perfect. All right, let's go a little bigger. Actually, I'm going to go all the way to the extreme. So the thickest, and you can see how thick it goes. So let me find those pieces. It can go as thin as this one and as thick as this one. All right, let's change. I don't have that big of a cucumber here, so I want to make sure I can show you all the settings. And it's super easy to adjust in the back. So this is going to be the French fry setting. Because it's already on the biggest, we're going to start with the biggest. All right, here we go. All right, so the biggest French fry setting, that's a good French fry. All right, and let's go to the smallest French fry setting. Look at those cute little guys. So yeah, I don't know, like this is, I guess, my dad used to eat these. I forgot what they're called, so help me out if you know what they're called, but like, I want more of a French fry than that. All right, let's try the julienne setting. Hey, Jay.
How can I earn more money?
Ooh, you want to be on a video with me?
How much money do I get? $1?
We'll talk about it later. All right, so Jay's going to help me to demonstrate in just a minute, but right now we are on the julienne setting, and we're going to be, oops, and this is going to be as small as it gets. So look at that, like I can't even barely show you because it's so tiny. And then quickly I'm gonna show you the biggest that it gets. And then we're gonna have Jay go to town and show you how easy it is. Oh, we're gonna have 2 special guests? Oh my gosh. All right, so this is the julienne setting. So this is as big as it's going to get for the julienne. All right, Jay, you're gonna rock and roll. Let's do, yeah.
I take it up there.
Okay.
There's a chicken up there.
All right, Jay.
Mom,
Come over here, Jay. Come over here. Nope, come over here.
Mom, up here.
Can you reach it?
Yeah. Mom,
All
I
right,
want
there you
it.
go.
I want it.
We'll do a little bit more, and then we'll have a little bit. All right, stop. All right, so I've mentioned this before, but my kids literally fight over who gets to use it. So usually when we chop something, we end up chopping like everything we can
Mom,
find.
I cut it.
Oh, we don't use a knife though.
Picture.
All right, go ahead, Nico. Push it down. Push hard, push hard. You got it, all the way down. All the way. Oh, we got it. Good.
Go to town, baby. You
Keep
go
going,
to
keep
town,
going,
make a chef. Go to town, 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 make a chef.
We did it. All right, so this is the Rapid Prep Mandolin. And as you can see, my kids use it. I'm not afraid. All right, get down, honey, get down. So, because my kids are present now, I want to make sure that it's safe. So, first thing I always do is, no, we can't put sushi in here. I'm going to lock the blade, and then I can pull the pin up, close it, and if my kids can figure it out, they can hurt themselves, but I always clean it right away and either put it in the dishwasher or store it away. So, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we've got a whole bunch of little zucchinis here, or what are those? Cucumbers. I think I'm going to give this one to the chickens because it's all different crazy sizes. All right, thanks. Take care.